From Arkansas's breaking news leader, Fox 16 News at 9 starts now.
Breaking news into the Fox 16 newsroom. Little Rock Police confirming City Director Ken Richardson was placed in handcuffs this evening.
According to Richardson, it happened after he tried to check on a person who was pulled over by police. Richardson was cited for obstruction of government operations.
Fox 16's Rochelle Turner speaking to Richardson just moments ago. She joins us live. What did he tell you?
Donna, Kevin, good evening to you. Richardson told me he had just left a meeting with a sheltered, battered woman and children of Little Rock. He stopped to get some gas at the Kroger's on Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. He says he noticed a young man being integrated by Little Rock police in the alley behind the strip mall. Richardson says he stopped to observe it because it was in his ward, and he said he's had complaints about the police department's interaction in minority communities. He says he stopped and told the officer, and the officer told him to keep going. Richardson says he replied and said he wasn't going anywhere and he was just going to watch. He says the officer told him he could not film or videotape, and he says the officer said that's what the suspect said you were doing. Richardson says he did not film or videotape. He says the officer told him to move it along. Richardson says he had already had a meeting scheduled with Chief Humphreys on tomorrow, Thursday, and he told the officer he was going to call the chief. Richardson says the officer replied, "You can call whoever you want. If you don't leave, I will arrest you." Richardson says at the time people were asking him if he was okay. He says the officer handcuffed him and placed him in the car.
I wasn't sagging. I wasn't, didn't have any weapons. I didn't appear to be threatening. I wasn't violent. I wasn't cursing. I was just telling him why I was there. And he felt the need to put me in handcuffs and sit me in a car for about 30 minutes, which was, it angered me, but it insulted me and offended me more than anything else because my constituents saw it. A lot of them were concerned about my safety and my well-being. And after I was in the car for about 10 minutes, I look up and there's about 6 other cars pulled up.
Richardson says he thought it was silly and ridiculous for the officer to respond the way he did. Now, I did speak to Little Rock Police, who told me they will be reviewing the incident with staff and administration.
Now, weather to plan your day with Fox 16 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
Pretty nice fall day. It was a cool, crisp morning with temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s. Today back up into the 70s. A little bit warmer south with temperatures low to mid 80s, low 70s north, thanks to a little bit more in the way of some cloud cover. Even a couple of stray showers across parts of far northwest Arkansas. And tonight, pretty comfortable out there, down into the mid 60s, what I like to call open window weather. You can open up the windows, let in some fresh air. Don't really need the AC tonight. Now let's take a look at the satellite and radar. Mainly clear skies right now across the area. We've had some clouds, even a couple of spotty showers skirting parts of far northwest Arkansas with an upper air disturbance that's now moving well to our north, but that's not the big story. The big story is a cold front that's heading our way. That's going to sweep through the plains tomorrow. Out ahead of that, some showers and thunderstorms will begin to develop across the plains, but across Arkansas, staying mainly dry. So a good amount of sunshine for tomorrow, breezy and warm, but here's that line of thunderstorms developing during the afternoon ahead of the front, southeast Kansas back into Oklahoma, and those storms start to push into northwest Arkansas by later on during the evening hours. Now, as those storms move into Arkansas overnight, Thursday into Friday morning with that front, those storms likely weakening with the loss of daytime heating. For that reason, main threat of severe weather through tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, mainly across parts of Oklahoma and to far northwest Arkansas, and the area shaded in yellow. That's where we have the greatest risk for a couple of strong storms, including some gusty winds as well as some hail. But notice the severe threat really drops off as you head into central Arkansas, although still a couple of thunderstorms not out of the question Friday morning with our cold front. Hour by hour forecast for tomorrow. Starting off temperatures in the low 60s, so not as cool for tomorrow morning, but still pretty comfortable. Up into the mid 80s, quite warm, quite breezy for the afternoon. But that cold front's going to bring in some not just cool, but downright cold air. I'll show you how cold coming up in your 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Well, students aren't the only ones held accountable for their academic performance throughout the school year. Schools are too. Today, the Department of Education released report cards for schools throughout the natural state.
And the school rating system assigns a letter grade to each school and gives an overview under the Every Student Succeeds Act.
Grades are part of our state accountability system. They are required by state legislation. They are based on the ESSA School Index calculation, which is part of our federal accountability plan.
The Little Rock School District is one of 5 districts under state control for either academic or fiscal distress. The others are Dalloway, Pine Bluff, Lee County, and Earl. LRSD is under academic distress. The Little Rock superintendent says he hopes those letter grades get parents and community leaders to get involved in those schools. He also says he looks at the growth scores. That's how well students did from the first day until the last day of school.
Some groups, like the Arkansas Legislative Black Caucus, arguing the way data is gathered in these reports is not the correct way to indicate a school's success. The organization met today about racial inequity of labeling schools and how it creates a divide. Senator Joyce Elliott says problems with the schools need to be addressed at the source. She says schools under state control are predominantly African American and believes the proposed framework has a racist effect.
You cannot have a framework built on 3 separate categories of schools and not understand that that is segregation.
Senator Elliott says during the next session, all the different legislative committees need to work toward the source of the issues for education here in the state.
And if you would like to see how your child's school came out and a closer look at your school district, head to our website, fox16.com. We have a full breakdown right there for you. New at 9, a recent school report card and the proposal from the State Board of Education is concerning a lot of community members, prompting some events this week.
Tonight, a candlelight vigil held at Little Rock Central High School. The goal to unite and stand as one. Our Haley Brooks joining us live with more on the event and the message. Haley.
I just spoke with an event organizer who tells me there was 2,000 to 3,000 people that showed up tonight. They're keeping track through a texting app and also through how many t-shirts that they gave out. Now, I spoke with a lot of people here and they said that they're concerned, worried, and willing to fight for the school district. Now, I spoke with even more people tonight who said that this vigil stands for hope, for lighting a fire under the city, and for uniting as one LRSD. And with the large turnout, a lot of people believe this community all standing together can really make a difference at the schools and at tomorrow's meeting.
I think we've come way too far in our society, and we have made so much progress in being inclusive and diverse. And I feel like this is all, we're being set back. And so I'm very worried, very concerned.
Now, the State Board of Education meeting is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And as always, we will keep you updated right here and online. Reporting live in Little Rock, I'm Haley Brooks. Back to you.
Right, Haley. That was an amazing turnout. Thank you. And as always, like she said, we will keep you updated on that story and let you know how it all works out. Thank you, Haley. New tonight, authorities in Jefferson County report one person was killed when a truck crashed into a train while trying to cross the tracks today. This happened on Interstate 65 South and Cly Road just before 8:30 this morning. The victim has been identified as 55-year-old Eugene Lazelle Fletcher. According to the report, Fletcher's yellow pickup truck was hit by a train that was traveling at 37 miles per hour. Deputies say there was heavy fog in the area at the time.
Fox 16 safety alert. A Central Arkansas woman enters her second week in the ICU after a police car hit her head on as she waited to turn toward her son's elementary school. It happened back on September 27th outside Davis Elementary on County Line Road. 43-year-old Heather Cross suffered a broken hip, damaged arteries, and multiple strokes. A Shannon Hills police officer hit her. The chief says it appears it was the officer's fault. Heather's husband, meanwhile, says he's still waiting for answers.
Who is going to be responsible for helping us put our life back together? Forever she will deal with this. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Matthew Cross, the man you just heard from, says he's still waiting for a copy of the finalized crash report. He says he has not heard anything from the city of Shannon Hills or its police department.
A crime alert tonight. A Logan County man arrested for a shooting in Boonville. and confessed to another crime while being questioned. Devin Mullins was arrested at Boonville Hospital in connection to a shooting that landed a female victim in the hospital. While investigators were questioning him, he confessed to vandalizing buildings and parts of downtown Boonville a few weeks earlier. Mullins is facing several counts of criminal mischief and second-degree battery.
Two Arkansans who have made a big impact in our EMT system here in Arkansas were honored today by the Arkansas Emergency Medical Foundation. Today, they named the Finance Center after Jack Murphy, who worked to secure finances for EMTs. The MEMS Training Academy was named after David Jones for his key leadership role in the creation of MEMS 35 years ago. He also worked to drastically reduce EMT response times.
There's not a finer ambulance system in America, probably in the world, than there is in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm so proud to and humbled to be a part of it.
Jones was inspired to make a difference many years ago after his daughter was in an accident, and it took 20 minutes for medics to arrive. She was thankfully okay, but his mission was to reduce response times, which he helped accomplish.
Congratulations to both men.
Yeah.